All right, I'm going to talk about two things today. One is edible plants and their ornamental colors or leaves. These leaves can will once the temperature around the plants have gotten cold, they'll start to turn a chrisman or ornamental red Christmas color to the plants, but it'll only last about 1.5 to 2 months. Once the air temperature has gotten below 32 degrees and freezing, the leaves will start to fall off pretty quick. They'll get crinkly and crispy, and so what you're left with is your blueberry bush with minimal amounts of leaves. So the ornamental nature of the bush will only last 1 or 2 months. So once the cool temperatures come in, if the temperatures stay moderately higher than freezing, then you might have them last a little while longer. Here's one that took really well. It's got a lot of roots inside there, and I'm just not sure why it took versus some of the other ones that were a little skinnier. This one's really thick, almost as big as my pinky, but it took, so I'm going to put that in a special place. But I just don't get why some of the other 2 or 3 that I've already taken off did not root very well or at all. So anyway, it's just trial and error, maybe thickness of the dirt. Anyway, that one took, so I'm going to cut that off and get it replanted. And see, this one did not take. There's one little tiny root down there below it, so I don't want to take this off, so I'm going to leave it. This one did not take either. It looked like it may have tried to start, but did not take, so I'm going to leave it alone and not take off the limb. So here's a little tip. When they get nice and easy like that, they can turn. That usually means there's no roots on there. And see, there's no roots on there. So if the ball is nice and tight, you've probably got some roots on there. So anyway, just a nice little tip there if you're doing some air rooting, and make sure the rooting is taking shape there. All right, here's one that's nice and tight. I got another one right below it. Same way, this one almost is busting out of the pod here. I mean, it looks like there's some massive roots in there. So we're going to take a look. So these, I've actually probably just damaged them. I don't know if I left them on too long, but they expanded, but there's no roots. Here's the other one, same thing. It's all expanded and there's no roots. So it looks like it tried to take it one time, but there's just nothing there to root. So anyway, I've done some damage to it, but I'm gonna leave it on there and at least let it grow another year and maybe try it again on the same spot.